My name is Domenic Mingerulli. I'm 51 years old from Fullerton, California. For Born Free 5, I'm building a 1949 panhead traditional chopper. It's in a raked and stretched 57 straight bar frame. I've got 99% all Harley parts on it, no real aftermarket stuff, a flat fender on the back and a cool 15-inch rim on the back. The front hub's a spool hub, but it's a really unique one. It comes from Northern California, branded at Mullins Chain Drive, designs them, and it looks fantastic on this bike. Bike's suicide shift. It's got a 16 over wide glide on it, and there's no front brake or anything. So no clutch cable, no cables running down, so this hub just really stands out. The triple trees on it are early Harley triple trees. I shaved them in 1979 in metal shop class for Frank Hicks, my metal shop teacher. Had them chrome plated at La Habra Plating. I got an A+ on them. The suicide shift on it was also another metal shop project from high school. A lot of the things that I do now, stems from the metal shop, metallurgy class, and things that my dad had taught me. Born Free is a fantastic show. I think it's the best one in the country. It shows off the art of early motorcycles, which means a lot to me. I'm a traditionalist. I love the early traditional choppers, and I enjoy seeing young and old people of all kinds and walks enjoying the same thing that I've loved all my life. I think it's an honor to be part of this show. I wanted to do something traditional, and I think I'm getting close to my goal of it. And my son's also an invited builder, and I think it's going to be fantastic to have both of us on there, somewhat in competition with each other. Two different styles of bikes, but both of us up on stage will be fantastic.
My name is Mingerulli. I'm 19 years old and I'm from Fullerton, California. Right now I'm currently going to school to try to get certified for welding, and on my off time I'm working in the shop on bikes and cars, and I'm also detailing cars and motorcycles, trying to raise money to build bikes and do what I like to do. For Born Free 5, I'm building a 1966 generator shovel. It's just a traditional fat bob. It's got a wide glide front end, 3.5 gallon tanks, plunger seat, and just a bobbed fender. I'm building this bike because I want to go on long distance rides. I want to go to Sturgis and Laughlin and a lot of runs that my dad and my grandpa used to go on. So it's a 1966 generator shovel motor. It's in a 1953 wishbone frame. It's got a 1978 transmission that I actually found complete. It had electric start and all that. It was actually in my grandpa's closet. Unfortunately, I had to change out the main shaft. It was a little bit later for an electric start, and so I had to put an earlier one in. I lace and shear my own wheels. I mount them and balance them. I do a lot of the metal work myself. Fortunately, on the frame, it was in pretty good condition. I had to send it up to Brandon at Mullins Chain Drives to do all the straightening, and actually came back and it was in really good condition, so he did a great job on it. I'm really excited to be a part of Born Free 5, and to be asked to be a builder is awesome. I've watched a lot of these builders build bikes since I was a little kid, and to actually be going against them and building a bike and having it being shown with them is really a dream come true. Working with my dad, for the most part we get along, but he has his own ideas on how he wants to do things, and of course I have my own ideas, but most of the time I'll ask him questions and he has the answer for me, and I'll fight and argue about it, but he's usually always correct. I don't feel too worried going against my dad. I've seen him build bikes, and I know he's gonna knock it out of the park, but my bike is really different from what he's building, and it's really cool to be going against him. I would describe Born Free as just probably one of the greatest bike shows I've ever been to. I mean, you have a great mixture of just garage builders, guys who just do it, you know, for fun and as a hobby, and guys who do it to make a living. And I mean, that's just a great mixture because you get all different kinds of bikes, and it's awesome.
Sharing the stage with all these invited builders is something that will last a lifetime with me. I will never be able to forget the opportunity that I've been given by Grant and Mike. I think they do a fantastic job with the show. I think that the invited builders are some of the best in the world, and I think it's an honor for somebody like myself, a garage builder, to be involved in this.
The first time going to Born Free was the second Born Free. I rolled in on my 65 Panhead, no license or anything, took surface streets all the way there. It was actually the first time I ever left the neighborhood on my bike. But seeing it grow from just being at, you know, some guy's shop and having, you know, maybe 1,000 bikes to where it is now is crazy. To know that there's that many people that are into the same stuff that I grew up, you know, working on bikes, and now all of a sudden there's thousands and thousands of people that are doing the same thing. It's crazy.
There's an ass for every seat, and I think that somebody's going to like my bike, and you know, some people won't. But there's such a large variety of custom bikes there that it's a show for everybody.